back, everybody. Welcome back to Firebatic Adventures Unplugged. I'm here at Magic Kingdom temporarily for a very short time. I am out here to work on a project for everybody. Hopefully this finds a lot of people. This is mostly for all you newbies that are coming to Disney World and have no idea the scope and size of this place. Every day on these Walt Disney World tips and tricks sites through Facebook, you see some of these maniacs that make up these insane itineraries for their whole families, and it is literally planned down to the minute and to the second. And a lot of these people are first timers, and they make these and of course they post these itineraries, which has them, again, has their days like a week's vacation. Every single minute of every second is planned to the nines with no room for error at all, because ChatGPT or somebody knows best, that yes, you can get from Tomorrowland all the way to Pirates of the Caribbean in 5 minutes, sure, and you can park hop in 10 or 15 minutes, absolutely no. So here, this is where I come in, Fireman Matt to the rescue. I am going to time how long it takes to park hop. And this is just me, okay? So keep in mind, I don't have a family of like 3, 4, 5 or more with me, okay? It's just me. So kind of utilize that when we come up with the final time, okay? But I'm trying to set the record straight here and give people some honest reality of how long it takes to park hop. So that way, if you have one of those maniacs in your group or your family that's trying to plan every second of every minute of your Disney World vacation, you can tell them to, hey, calm down, watch Matt's video, and it'll give you an idea of how long you need to park hop. Because I'm telling you, it's not the 10 or 15 minute sojourn that people think it is. It's a process. And I thought, what better way to show people how long it actually does take to park hop than to start here at Magic Kingdom. So I'm going to go over to Hollywood Studios because I'm actually working on another project over there. So we're going to do this vlog from Magic Kingdom to Hollywood Studios. So we're going to do this vlog from Magic Kingdom to Hollywood Studios. We'll wrap this one up and then I'll start on my other one. But we're going to time this, and I'm going to start the timer as soon as I wrap this up and turn the camera around. So for right now, I'm going from the main entrance of Magic Kingdom here. We're going to get on the monorail back to the Ticket Transportation Center, and then I'm going to get out to my car, and then we're going to drive to Hollywood Studios, and we'll keep track of the entire time. And when I get to Hollywood Studios, scan into the front gate, then we'll stop the timer, because that's the whole idea. From one front gate to the next, how much time total? I think a lot of you are going to be in for a very big surprise when you see this. So, as I like to say, let's not waste any more time. Let's get our rear ends in gear, and let's go do some park hopping, and let's start the timer right now. Welcome. You ready, everybody? Here we go. So we're going to take the monorail over there. But this could all change some nights or some days, because the monorail is not the most reliable piece of transportation on Walt Disney World property. It does break down a lot. So the other thing you have to consider is the ferry boat, or you can do what I do all the time. You can walk. You can walk from the Magic Kingdom back to the Ticket Transportation Center. It's about a 1.25 mile walk, but it can be done. In fact, I love that. Honestly, that's my most preferred way of getting to Magic Kingdom and from Magic Kingdom is the walking path. 52 seconds so far.
Transportation and tickets in
on the silver handrails and never lean on the automatic doors. Thank you and enjoy the ride.
Welcome aboard the Walt Disney World of Transportation and Ticket Center. Please hold on to the handrails throughout our journey and stay clear of the doors. For the comfort of others, no smoking. Thank you.
Disney's Howard Johnson. Or I'm sorry, no, that's the Grand That's the Polynesian Tower. Never mind. Or it looks like Family Inns of America. One other thing to note is I'm actually walking. This is the tram that I'd be waiting on back there at the Ticket Transportation Center. So we'll see if I get back to my car before or after that tram does. So that's the blue tram. That's not the one I would have gotten on. So I definitely beat it back by walking. Okay, in the car and headed to Hollywood Studios. Quick time check. 17 minutes so far.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lauren Hall performing the national anthem this evening at Wrigley Field. But as we approach the top of the hour, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on the score.
Take the Cubs with you in the Chicagoland area on the free Odyssey app. We are the Southwest Airlines Cubs Radio Network, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago, and Odyssey Sports Station.
It is time for baseball at Wrigley Field. Cubs, Dodgers, Pat, Ron, next on the score.
And now, Odyssey and 670 The Score bring you Chicago Cubs baseball.
Hey Chicago, this is Ian Happ.
They set into right. Cubs win the ball game. Ian Happ, a game-winning single.
Hey, it's Nico Horner.
Diving backhand stop by Horner, throws to first to get it. Sensational play.
Hey, it's Kyle Tucker.
Drives one in the air to right field. That ball is gone. It's a 3-run homer. This is what you came here for. You got the Cubs game on the score. And now here's the Hall of Famer, Pat Hughes, and All-Star Ron Coomer with all the exciting play-by-play action of Chicago Cubs baseball.
Chicago Cubs baseball is on the air from Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's time for Game 2 of this brief 2-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Good evening, everybody. Along with former Cub and All-Star Ron Coomer, it's Pat Hughes reporting the Cubs have a chance to sweep both games in this series thanks to a dramatic come-from-behind win last night in the series opener, the game that was just not to be believed. In fact, if you weren't here, you probably wouldn't have believed it. 11-10, the Cubs came from behind, and tonight they send left-hander Matthew Boyd to the mound against, well, the Dodgers are going with a so-called bullpen game. That means they're going to have several different pitchers, starting off with right-hander Ben Kasparius. It's a beautiful spring night at Wrigley, lots of blue skies overhead. Let's go ahead and get right to the starting lineups for tonight's game. The lineups are sponsored by Verizon, the most reliable 5G in Chicago. Leading off for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. So there you have the lineups. Game time temperature right around 62 degrees.
Welcome to Hollywood Studios. Here's our time so far. All right, there we go. We are in. Let's see what the total is. We are right about 35 minutes. And I had some things work in my favor. You know, the monorail was right on time. We didn't have any issues. You know, so take that for what it's worth. You know, again, it's just me. I'm not hauling a family of 4 or more around. So you can expect somewhere around 35 minutes up to an hour, especially if you're going to be park hopping from Magic Kingdom. So use this as a good gauge when you're trying to plan your times. And just like that, that'll wrap this one up, folks. Hope you got something out of this. Hope it kind of brought some insight onto park hopping, how much it actually takes. Like I said, that was everything running about as smoothly as you can get. That was no traffic delays, no monorail issues. And again, just me walking at a 6'1" stride. So take that into consideration as well. Realistically, especially going from Magic Kingdom to any of the parks, you need to allow yourself at least 40 minutes to an hour, at least. So I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Have a good one. Hope you all enjoyed this one. This has been the truth. It has been actual. Hope for everybody watching. Mighty satisfaction. See ya.